Hey guys, welcome back to Barrel Bros.
Where the only thing better than the barrel is the bros.
And today we're going to be reviewing El Mayor Añejo Tequila.
Let's go ahead and crack it right open.
I'd never heard of this brand before we bought this bottle today. And it was only like 31 bucks, $31. It's like one of the cheapest Añejo bottles that we've seen.
I'll go ahead.
My expectations aren't that high because it was so cheap. But the color is not looking too light. It's looking decently dark. So it might surprise us.
Yeah, it looks pretty dark compared to like the Espolón we've had before, which is also an Añejo. This one's pretty surprisingly dark. Let's go ahead and pour the first shot and get the initial whiff and just initial thoughts. Fuck, this shit's hella strong though.
Yeah.
It smells super strong. Not also is it strong like in tequila-ness, but also in the agave like sweetness. You know, it just everything's hiding.
Yeah, for sure today.
It wasn't as strong as I thought though. It's not that strong.
Nah. Yeah, for the first shot, I would say
Pretty good.
it's pretty good. Yeah, it's not as smooth as like the top of the line.
Hell no.
But it's definitely a lot smoother than I thought it would be for like 32 bucks.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be like a Blanco. Like as soon as I smelled that,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a Blanco in terms of strength, but nah.
I would say it's smoother than Espolón,
Yeah, I agree.
but not smoother than like the
The Migos?
Casamigos. Yeah.
For me personally, it wasn't too much. What about taste though?
Flavor? I don't know. For me, the first shot, it kind of just tastes generic, but just smooth. Yeah.
Nothing that's blowing me away though.
Yeah. The after flavor or the after strength is kind of strong too, though.
And I've noticed that tends to happen with cheaper bottles.
Yeah.
They have a like lingering after flavor. Overall, bro, like the darker the tequila has been, the better.
Yeah.
I think the only exception for that is the Cristalino, but it's specifically made to be clear, you know?
Yeah. I think we need another one.
Another shot? Yeah, that first one went by too fast. Salud. It was just strong, man.
It just tastes strong.
What the fuck happened, bro? Like, it just ramped up for me. And you know that feeling when you're drinking like tequila and like your body kind of almost rejects it? Like you don't want to drink it?
Yeah.
I kind of forced it down. It was like that same feeling. I think because again, like I just ate a fucking tortanator. You know, like my stomach is
You
full.
just ate a torta?
Yeah, and like that shot wasn't gonna go down smoothly, bro. Like I had to like forcefully put that shit down.
And I feel like that lingering strength,
It lasted, bro.
it stacked from the first one.
Yeah,
Like,
it lasted like crazy, man.
I didn't get too much flavor either out of it. Like,
It's starting to kind of taste its price for me. I would say it's for the price, bro, and like just the experience of it, it's above Espolón in flavor and like smoothness, but it's not as good as the Casamigos by far.
yeah.
So if I had to put it in between two bottles, it would be Casamigos and Espolón. Maybe a little bit better than the Espolón. Excuse me, excluding price as well. It's the same price as many Blancos, bro.
Yeah, like,
I wouldn't even think about getting a Blanco, bro. I'll just get this shit. For right now, the only thing exceptional about this is the price, bro.
Yeah.
Like the flavor is generic, the smoothness is it's alright.
yeah.
But the price, fuck, you could get two of these for the price of one fucking Don Julio or Patron. I don't think it'll be my first option that I will grab from the shelf. But again, in those scenarios where you're drinking with your homies and you don't want to break the bank, I would definitely get this.
And our previous pound for pound is Casamigos. This
20 more bucks.
Yeah, like
20 more
20
bucks.
more bucks. They're both añejos. Do you still think the Casamigos is the pound for pound winner when this one is $20 less and it performs better than
Bro.
a bottle that's
Yeah.
$10 more, which is Espolón?
Fuck, bro. Look, it hurts me to say this shit because that Casamigo bottle was so good, bro. Like that Casamigos like blew my mind. Like it was good. It wasn't a top dog, but it wasn't trying to. Like this bottle wasn't trying to be a top dog. Like it wasn't as expensive as a Don Julio, you know. But yeah, I would say this bottle is just pound for pound right now.
Yeah.
30 bucks, and you're getting everything you look for in an añejo.
You're like meeting all the minimum requirements.
Exactly.
You know,
Minimum requirements.
you're
You're like just meeting them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. From now on, if it doesn't meet the same requirements, like in strength, taste, smoothness, I won't say it's worth it for me.
Yeah.
Just because we seen how cheap it could get and how like it could still kind of meet that threshold of an añejo.
Yeah,
You know?
I would say this was our minimum requirement Añejo Tequila bottle, but it's your minimum requirement. I feel like this one has now replaced it as it's $10 cheaper and it performs slightly better, if not, at least on par.
Yeah, for sure.
I say we go for a third though.
Yeah, third shot. Yeah. Go.
What are you getting?
Again, for me, bro, these last two shots I've been like battling to get them down, bro.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't even focus on the flavor right now.
I feel like the more shots you take, the less the flavor is relevant, and it's more just the strength.
The strength. You're like trying to like fuck, like trying to get through that shit. You know.
Versus the Espolón, that one had, I would say, a slightly stronger initial taste, but I felt like every shot was consistently the same.
Yeah.
No matter how many shots I was in. Whereas this one, it's almost like the first shot is like it's reversed. The first shot was like the smoothest one.
Yeah, bro.
And then now it's like becoming harsher and harsher, even though that's like generally the trend is the opposite.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, I don't know why. Like, they're just getting harder to drink, bro.
Like the Espolón, the thing about it, even though the initial was slightly higher than this, I remember it rolling off. Yeah. Whereas this one, it doesn't roll off. It just kind of, it stays there.
Yeah, I would say like the middle and the ending are just kind of static. Like they're constant, bro. Like it's the same, the middle throughout. And even the after flavor is like super strong, bro. Another point I would like to make is this bottle right here, bro. This for the longest was my dark horse pick, like pound for pound champ right now. Now, do you think the argument still stands that this might be pound for pound? Or do you still think it's kind of gimmicky? Where like it was super strong at first, but it did have that like super complex like wood barrelness, like tobacco leatheriness that came from whatever the fuck bottle or barrel they use.
If these were the only options I had, I would probably go for this one on your average day, and then every now and then spice it up, get something like this. All right, now we're gonna go on to the final summary, review, rankings, everything about it. Is it worth it? But before that, we need to take 2 more shots.
Double barrels. Ooh, legit, that aftertaste, like, you could taste that for like 10 seconds. I'm looking forward to this shit, bro. It seems like, this is how I would imagine it. You're a veteran from the World War I. You're like, all right. Now you got to go into World War II, bro.
Again.
All right. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not enjoying this bottle no more.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it no more.
Yeah, at this point, every shot I've taken, the complexity of the flavor has decreased with every single one. And the strength, however, remains.
Just how you've been saying, the first shot was pretty good. Like, I was super surprised. Like, $30 for this Añejo that I'm getting. The more shots I took, it was kind of like doing too much. Like, it kind of reminded me of like cheaper tequila that you do get. Okay, now, after the complete experience, I would say the Espolón is slightly above it. Hear me out. This one just in and out. In and out. This one kind of just there for too much, bro. So I would say this is slightly above it, and below it, I would say the reposado, because at the end of the day, it's a reposado. You're not getting that complex flavor from an añejo, but even still, I would say this at the end was smoother than this one, bro. A tier for sure. This is a B tier just because generic, it does everything it's supposed to do, and it doesn't last. Like, it's in and it's out, you know? It's in and it's out. Now C tier, I would put this ahead of this. It's this, but worse.
All right, for me, I would rather buy Espolón. The Espolón rolls off at the end. This one, it's like you take it and you don't want to take another one. I would say this is like your solid A tier. Now, previously, this was in B tier, C tier. I would place this under Espolón on B tier. You said in C tier. I would place it in, I would give it a B minus. It's still better than a reposado, but that stacking afterburn, it keeps stacking.
Yeah. The main factor about this one, bro, is just it just stacks and it just stays there for too much, bro.
At the end of the day, it was only $30. So would you say that it's worth your money?
Yeah, I would say yeah. It's $30, bro. You could get 2 of these bitches and like get faded. So yeah.
Even though we've been kind of talking shit on this bottle, I think for $30 in Añejo, you're meeting the minimum requirements. It's worth your money.
Yeah, definitely worth your money. All right, tune in next week to see whatever the fuck we get. Hey, that sound effect though. Listen. Try with charge you 10 rating after that shit, bro. Come on.